Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions, with me, Almaeron. Here we go. This is the end of Chapter 3. Let me see. You're number 12, you're number 13. I'm gonna have to kick you, sorry. Just for a reason, and kick you, sorry. Okay, that'll do. Oh, and you should go away, I don't need you. I'm going to have to take some time in the next chapter to go through and poach the rest of those pigs. At least most of them. I might, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 Chantages. Honestly, just 2 more Chantages and a couple more ribbons and I'll be good. So, that should be enough. I like holding on to a Chocobo. I like to be a red Chocobo for reasons. Probably the next Chocobo, I usually just let them breed to keep up on levels, because they start breeding at higher levels. But at some point, the party will be maxed out. I will run out of spaces. So I think I can have 1, maybe 2 monsters in the party total. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But the pigs are basically where pretty much where I need to be with those. So I'll finish poaching those next time. All right, now let's finish this. Let me think. I believe that what I want to do is put these guys at this end. I think that's the end that I need them to be at. Opposite where Ramza starts, and honestly, I'll move Ramza back too. I think that's right. I could be wrong. We'll see. Anyway, this one is a tricky fight. You'll see why when we get there. What you really want are some ninjas with high speed. They have high speed and good movement and good jump, and they can do decent damage as well with their dual wield. And you kind of really want that. I gave all 3 of them green berets for the additional speed as well, by the way. Grand Duke Barrington, who is somehow still alive. After all I've done for you, you now repay me with betrayal? You owe me your life, you ungrateful wretch. You should not stand here. You would not stand here today were it not for me. Did you prefer digging through sordid heaps of rubble, or have you already forgotten that? Rafa. Oh, I recall that quite clearly. It was after you burnt our village, was it not? Shortly after you murdered my mother and father and everybody else. It is not with betrayal I repay your deeds. It is with vengeance. Barrington. Vengeance? You truly believe that you are capable of exacting vengeance on me? I am your father, Rafa. The man who raised you from a girl. You cannot kill your own father. Though you are welcome to try. You cannot do it. Do you know why? The flesh remembers, Rafa. It remembers fear, cold and trembling. But it will not always be so. In time, your fear will blossom into another flower, and I shall have that one as well. Merrick. It's true, isn't it? You meant the words you spoke just now. Barrington. You turn on me as well, Merrick? You truly are an ungrateful lot. Rafa. I'll kill him! I will! Merrick. Rafa, no! Rafa. Merrick! Speak to me, Merrick! Oh, father, no! Ramza. Rafa! Merrick! Why did I think to come to the roof? Barrington. You must be Ramza. Move no further. If you wish to help your brother, Rafa, bring me the auracite he carries. It should be on his person. Check his robes. Yes, that is it. Bring it to me. Quickly now, I grow impatient. Man's voice. I wonder if you would not relinquish it to me instead. Ramza. Marquis Elmdor? I thought you... Elmdor. No, dear, this is not a game of hide the stone. Bring it here. Ramza. Guard yourself, Rafa. Those are no humans. Marquis Elmdor. You must be the heretic, Ramza. I suppose I owe you my thanks. Forgive me for not expressing my gratitude sooner. I would have you know I am not a violent man like Fulmarv. Will you not yield the stone of your own accord? I do so hate to see blood spilt needlessly. Spare me the struggle, and I shall be glad to ask Fulmarv to return your young sister. Ramza. What have you done with her? Elmdor. Mayhap I did not make myself clear. I would have the stone, if you would speak more of that. Ramza. I cannot let worry sway me. It must not go to him. Elmdor. An adoring brother you must be to trade your sister for a stone. After all you've faced in coming here, you leave her to her fate? Ramza. I have no words for you. Elmdor. Indeed, it seems the time for words is past. Celia, Letty, the girl carries the auracite. Take it from her corpse. Objective, protect Rafa. So that's why this is hard. Alright, so let's get up there as fast as we can. What we want to try to do is distract the AI so that Rafa doesn't run at them. Let's see which one has less hit points. It's 324 but takes 70 damage, 355 but takes 84 damage. Okay, it's you. Because those two will murder Rafa if both of them hit her. Possibly even if only one of them hits her. It's hard. Rafa is very fragile in this fight. And she has a tendency to run at the enemy and just get killed. Oh yeah, and he's a samurai. That's great. Yikes! Oh. Oh, that hurt. Alright, you don't have anything ranged. Serena. So we'll just have to wait. Alright, Rafa. This might work. 48. Oh no. 14. Okay. 89. Shoot, 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 shoot. That's right. Go after Serena. I don't care. It wasn't Rafa. Don't hit Rafa, don't hit Rafa, don't hit Rafa, don't hit Rafa. Casting. I can't make it in time. Okay, so I kept items on Ramza, and I think I'm going to be glad that I did. Oh! Oh dear. I wasn't expecting that. So, Ramza can learn Ultima if he gets hit by it. And he's a squire. this is the earliest point you can learn that, but they don't usually use it in this fight. That's fine. So that's why I wasn't anticipating that she would use it on him there, because honestly, she didn't use it on him. She used it on these other two. There we go. Marquis Elmdor. So, this is the strength that felled the Gigas, and Cuchulainn as well. Celia, Letty, come. The night is lost. If you wish to claim the Orosite I hold, Ramza, you had best make your way to Limberry. I shall await your coming there with bated breath. So the saving grace in this fight is that you only have to get one of them to critical. If you get one of them to critical, it ends. You don't have to beat all three of them. So focus fire, move as fast as you can, and if you can get your people to move first, it tends to distract the enemy AI, so they don't just hit Rafa. Otherwise, it's an RNG game of whether they hit Rafa, whether she walks into danger, how often, if she goes down, you lose. So it can be a tough fight in that because of that. So, but that's how I deal with this fight. I focus fire. I bring ninjas. The thief obviously also does decently well. Probably even better if I'd given her the samurai stuff, so she could have been using sword skills at range. But bring fast characters and focus fire. Rafa. Oh, Merrick. The battle is won. Yay, 10,000 gil. Okay. Rafa. Look, Merrick. A new dawn has risen. Can you see it? So often we sat together talking, waiting for the coming of first light. We'd talk of the journeys we wanted to make together, wouldn't we? How when the war ended we would go back and visit our old village. You remember, Merrick, don't you? Don't you? Tell me you do. Tell me you'll still go. Ramza. Thinking. Wait for me, Alma. Rafa. What's this? Ramza. The Orosite cries with her. It resonates with the grief in her heart. Wiegrif's heart was full of sorrow as well, and despair. And those feelings summoned forth... Rafa. You grieve for him as well? Thank you. Ramza. No, Rafa! You must not listen to that voice! Ramza. Do my eyes deceive me? Merrick. Rafa. Merrick! Merrick. Rafa? Where are we? Why am I here? Rafa. Oh, Merrick, thanks the gods you're alive. Rafa. Ow! Do you mean to suffocate me? Oh, sorry, that's Merrick. Merrick. A voice called to me in that land of pure white light, though whose it was I cannot say. Return, it said to me. Return to the side of the valiant, the one whose heart beats true. Another Zodiac Stone? But why would it be here? Ronza. I'd thought the Orosite a product not of godly fashion, but an issue of hands far fouler, a gateway of sorts for Lucavi into our world. Eric. I know not by whose hand it came to be, but I do not think its evil inherent. I believe it is the wielder who gives its power shape. Ramza. I shall save you, Alma, come what may. Frustration with the stalemate growing, the Order of the Northern Sky recalled its full force from the war's now expansive front. They marched on Fort Besselet, with plans to turn the tide of the war. Yes, please join me. I like Rafa. I really like her character. Merrick, so I don't like that he doesn't believe Rafa when she tells him about the terrible things Barrington did to her. But also I kind of understand where he's coming from. It's really hard. He's like a microcosm of our society that doesn't believe women when they tell us the trauma they've experienced. But at the same time, and he needed to hear it from Barrington's own mouth, essentially, before he did believe it. On the other hand, he threw himself in front of a bullet to save his sister, so... And obviously it's one of those things where I like to believe that people can grow and get better. I mean, I like to believe I've grown and gotten better over the years, so... I usually don't use Merrick at all. The Nether mantra, the Sky mantra that Rafa has also is not very good. Like you saw, it's hits random squares. Like the best you can do is try to put an enemy in the corner of the map, or some other corner where the heights are different enough that it only has a couple squares, 1 to 3 squares to hit, and then it's decent chance of actually working. I guess it hits pretty hard if you can make it work, but I've never really put a lot of effort into it. But anyway, letting them join. Yes, let's save my current progress. Yay! Completed Chapter 3. Merrick. I have not seen such slaughter. There are corpses at every turn. Rafa. But your sister was not among them, was she? Rafa. Ramza. No, she's not here. Merrick. They had her in the castle, I'm sure of it. They must have taken her elsewhere during the fighting. 3 men from the Templar had arrived not long before you. 3, and no more. Ramza. One became a Lucavi. I killed him myself. Another, Isolde, was slain in the melee. The third must have taken Alma. Merrick. No doubt he means to bring her to Malond. Malond is the seat of the Church's power, and they act in High Confessor Marcel's name. Where else would he go? Ramza. I wonder. I do not think their High Confessor knows the true power of the stones. Consider this. Wiegrif did not know their secret until he had struck his bargain with Belius. And by the look of things, Isolde died fighting the Lucavi. Merrick. What are you getting at? Ramza. By inciting this war, the Church hopes to broaden its power. Clearly, this is the High Confessor's ambition. But he only wants the Zodiac Stones for their symbolic power, to sway the minds of the people. Merrick. Do you imply that someone is using the High Confessor's ambition to some other purpose? Rafa. This third man in the Templars' party, who is he? Merrick. I cannot say for sure, but I believe it was Lord Fulmarv, commander of the Knights Templar. Ramza. He is the key. Merrick. What will you do? Ramza. I travel to Zeltenia. Delita is there, and I must see him. Merrick. He succeeded Baron Grimms in leading the Blackroom Knights, did he not? Ramza. The Church and the Knights Templar manipulate Delita from behind the scenes. With luck, he can shed some light on who this Lord Fulmarv is, and what he wants. Chapter 4. In the Name of Love. Zeltenia Castle. Orin. Welcome home, my lord. Orlando. Yes, home. You are well? Orin. I am, thank you. What news of the war? Orlando. None good, as you know well enough. War is a dirty enough affair when you know who your enemies are, but this... Ha! Would my good name were our only casualty. Orin. I should think Lord Duke Gultana's name in greater peril. They say his other lords bannermen remain here only because you do. Orlando. Leave such foolish talk to fools. When a member of House Orlando pledges his lord fealty, he honors that oath, though it costs him his life. Orin. I'm sorry, I spoke overmuch. Orlando. Words are wind. Now, this errand I set you to, I would hear of it. Orin. The reports are true, my lord. The crystal discovered beneath Gog, the stone the late cardinal found in the ruins of Zelmonia, both Oricite for true by all accounts. The Knights Templar, too, are passing busy, though the object of their labors I cannot say. Orlando. Do our ears in Mulan hear nothing? Orin. Hear, perhaps, but dead men tell no tales. If only we had some evidence of the High Confessor's plot, we might use it to compel a peace. Orlando. This shall not long remain hidden from their gaze, and then the storm will be upon us. Alright, let me see. 23rd Gemini. I need to do some grinding for Gil. And then I need to be in the city by 1st of Cancer, which I think is the next month. I had to freaking look up the order of the zodiac. Yeah, Cancer comes after Gemini. Okay, so, I need 500,000 gil, and I have 60,000. I'm not sure I can do this. It might have to wait a year. There's a side quest that was added to this game, this version of the game, that happens if you can be in a city with Agrius and Mustadio still in your party. Oh, and Lavian and Alicia both have to be there too. You have 500,000 in your war funds, and it's Cancer we're 1st of Cancer. So that's my goal. I'm not sure I can manage it. We'll see. Anyway, that'll be for next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of fighting and a lot of story. But that's okay. We like the story. So, I will talk to you next time. Bye for now.